Hi, my name is Francine Marie Jennings, and I am a transgender woman. Okay, I got gender for you. That means I have a gender as my mind is like I was born a man, a boy, a little boy. And I kind of said to my dad, I'm a girl now. And I've been a girl since I was a 30-year-old, 33-year-old boy. But really, I'm a 33-year-old female. I'm 34 now, you know. So there's a year difference of it. And my dream is to be on TLC TV. And my dream is to move to Florida. And it was a long time coming for me to move to Florida. And my mom said, my mom don't want me to move, but my mom is not my parent. They was born to be my parent, but I was now the age I do not want to be lovable to my mom. My dad is different. I'm lovable to my dad more because my dad do anything for me, like get me groceries when I need it. My mom do not want my dad to do nothing for me because I'm an evil person, she said to my foster mom. And my foster mom called me a faggot, and that really hurt because she knew me since I was a boy. And her daughter is gay, lesbian. And and is like, you know, she says she's all Christian and stuff, and I know that's not a way God intentionally made me, but I had a gay uncle and a trans cousin. He was born a boy like me, and I was born female, should have been, because my mom always says she wanted a daughter in the house. She wanted a daughter, and I could have did what I did when I was a kid, but my mom would. I came home from daycare saying I was a girl a couple years ago, 2018. I came home, say, hey, I've been thinking about being a girl, dad, mom, and fast forward to now, 4 years. I've been on hormones, and it been a long process. The reason why I don't feel good about myself because they don't treat me respectfully with my transition. And my mom was for me to transition when I was in the group on support. In the settings like day app, and now I'm not going to a day app. She don't want to set me as a girl, her daughter, and that's the reason why I'm upset at that. I've been doing this past 20 years since I want to been a hormonal freak. I call me a freak because I'm okay with it, saying I'm a freak, And, you could comment on it and say, yeah, Francine, you are a freak. It's okay you say that. As long you don't death threat me or say something evil in the name of God, is okay. You say stuff, And Zach Roloff from the Little Heights, whatever their show, Zach and Tori Roloff is a good show. Was a good TV show. Little People, Big World. The father is evil, yelling at him, and I wouldn't put up with that on my show. If I would have had a show, I want to put up with his crap because he's an evil person. And and I kind of said that a time frame. If I was to be on TV, I wouldn't let no evil person be on the show. I mean, I would let my cousin, family, Mary, you be on it because, and my brother Bobby, long they don't be evil on the show, and then they would get paid, and like Charity would get paid good money being on the TV show, and cameras will follow her all around and be getting the grandkid into college when she's old enough. I would get that for Charity so she could be on her own TV show, and she could write her own book. Cherry to do that on her life, and I want to write a book about being special needs and being trans, but knowing about God. And and God saved my life when I got baptized in Jesus. I mean, when I was 14 years old, I got baptized. And it was really good for me to be baptized in Jesus' sake because I was loving God then. Because I was what Tika done, and Tika hurt me in a way. She kind of let it go so long before she broke up with me. During COVID, she broke up with me, and I was getting arrested, and she didn't want to be in a spotlight of TV cameras and TV supporting, and that was not what Tika mom would want for her daughter, because her daughter played on Full House. Her niece played on Full House when she was very little, and she was a behind the scenes of Full House. She met Bob Saget, and Bob Saget said to her she was a good actor. And reason why I dated her is because of the horses and the animals on the farm. I was using her for that, for a camera spot on my TV show I would want to get. And practically I use her so much evil to her because I put her through hell and back because I was not thinking about her. I was thinking about me. And but that brought me back to say I'm not that evil person no more. I mean, but I'm that kind of person would wanna have my own TV show. Um Show the life story of people disabled could do anything they put their mind to it. That's why I do these YouTube stories, because I'm disabled and I can't understand why people could say they are disabled and they not really disabled. Like Jazz is disabled in a way. She's never was in special ed, but she was in slow learner to know about the transgender ways. And she kind of did good to our area of trans, save our trans from not doing um stuff for her, her identity, but she's a trans woman. And I really appreciate Jazz a lot, because I will, if I can meet her, and tell her thanks for her transgender identity, like what she did for our trans community and getting our community better in Florida. I will thank her for it, because she was the one who got these people in government to keep trans in that area of stuff, of Florida. I don't know what city she was in. I will get you some results on her more. I mean, before I head down there. I got until around December I'm leaving. Before Christmas is all done and stuff, and before Christmas. Because I don't want the prices to go sky high, and I can't leave. I mean, because the prices will fluctuate. The airfare and stuff, and I want to get out of here, and I look a lot different since I transitioned. My face has rounded out, you know, and more as a woman, and and it kind of changed my life skills. And I love John, haircut John Gross. I really do thank him for all he do for me. And imagine cameras was in his shop when I'm doing my haircuts and stuff. When I come home, that would be funny because then he would get sponsored by TLC. He would get sponsored for my TV show. Yeah, so we'll make his business more money, and John would get more because he's one of my supporters. And thank him for he subscribed to my channel. So I'm happy at that. And Charity subscribed to my channel. Tom subscribed. Tom's sister subscribed. And Charity and Ann subscribed. So, I've been doing this for 4 years. So it's practically 2020 I started, but I didn't put nothing on all the way. I put it all private. And then I just started popping stuff through this year, more. Since I'm almost closer to be done on probation. So, that's my peak. My peak is God is gracing us so we could move to Florida and get a better start on my transition more and have the surgeries and have all this stuff. Dad don't know I'm doing the surgeries, and I don't care. I don't have to tell him I'm having the surgeries or what. I've been doing this podcast for about 3 years. And I thank God for all Charity do for me because Charity cheers me up and make me want to smile. And and it is like she's a number one angel from God. She's alive, smiling, glad to be alive. That what you like about a woman. You like she is a good woman. She's a good mom. She's a good grandma. And I hope her son has a baby one day and get married again. And Charity kind of is a good grandma where her grandkid do care for Charity. Because, the grandkid is a good grandkid, is a special grandkid. And, if I was to have my own TV show, I'd like Charity on. Because then she could tell her life story on the show. And it would make her, my manager of the TV show. And I mean, she would be rich time she goes down in six in the ground, 6 inches underground. And it I would want to pay the homeless people in Florida. If I was to have my own TV show, I would pay the homeless people in Florida. I give them hotel stays and stuff. That's how I am as a trans woman. You know, and it's not like I will help regular people. I will help trans women out is homeless. I don't care. I would help trans women out. Prostitution, I will help so they don't have to be prostitutes no more. And that what I would do. If you watching this, please just subscribe to the channel and stuff, and get a thumbs up. And it is hard for a trans woman to come a prostitution, and it is very hard. And it is like time consuming to be trans woman and understanding the trans way to be a woman, a regular woman, and acting feminine. But you know what is good about Starbucks is for trans people. They pay for trans care. It's Starbucks and Disney too. Disney is a good business to work if you trans or gay LGBTQ. And I'm LGBTQ friendly, because I believe I'm for that, all that. I wanted Kami to win, but I really wanted Trump to win because I wanted the airfare to be cheaper. So that win-win. Trump won, and the air tickets went down low, and that's the reason why I say I like Trump, because the air tickets went really low, so I can move to Florida. And I thank him and for all she did for me. And I do thank my foster mom a little bit, because she was the one who I yelled at her on Christmas last year. I said, I don't want you to give me boy clothes, and I do not like that. But she knows I was not. She goes, oh, you lying about being transgender, and you're not a good trans woman. And I go, Mom, you don't know how upset I was to lose my girlfriend and lose a kid on the way. I was going to be a father, and it was kind of hard. I was supposed to be a kid, a dad, or a trans mom, well, in January of this year. Yeah, I was, she's almost 9 months. She would have been 9 months, but she had a miscarriage at 4 months. But still, even when it's Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, I still think about my child was gonna be born. And it was like really glad for a kid to be in this earth, to be a dad or mom. I don't give a crap. And and whoever say it's hard to be a parent, yes, it is. That's the reason why I started getting a job. That's the reason why I was starting to work on my job skills for my woman was going to be having a baby. I was saying I needed a job so I can support my girl, because I knew in 9 months she couldn't work no more. I mean, now she can because she's not pregnant, but, I mean, I was upset. That's why the reason why I went in the hospital, because I was upset at, like, my friend Ricky got sick, and then my girlfriend had a miscarriage. I was like done with the world, was done with the evil of it. I couldn't take it no more. And that's the reason why I said I'm happy she told me she was having a miscarriage. She thinks she was. We was dating each other, and I was like, okay, I mean, nobody knew I was to be a good dad. And subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and share the video. Thank you for Charity, Elliot, and Tom, and the Granite Shop. Support the Granite Shop, where is near the airport, Niagara Falls Air Base. Go out there and get some granite and hit the bell icon and share the video. Thank you. Thumbs up for God.